Like the video and subscribe to our channel right now and get 1 week of amazing luck. Sharks are dreadful creatures and unquestionably the top aquatic predators. In their natural home, we are powerless against them. The fact that these shark attacks were the worst ever served as a reminder of how powerful these oceanic predators are. Here are the 12 best shark attacks ever caught on camera. Number 12. Shark attack off Hawaii shore. Innumerable close calls to death have occurred to fishermen at sea. When they follow the framework, they share their experiences for us to learn from. One of those fortunate souls is Scott Howard Gucci. Over a mile offshore from Cologne, he was kayak fishing when he unintentionally left his GoPro on after landing a fish, allowing it to capture later lingering occurrences. When he heard a whooshing sound coming his way, he assumed it was either a boat or, at most, a turtle. He only realized it was a tiger shark when it crashed into him. He knocked the shark out of his kayak and carried on with his fishing. He was terrified but was more worried about getting away. He watched the footage when he got home and realized how close he had come to being eaten. Number 11. Shirley Ann Durden. One of the most horrifying shark attacks in history is said to have happened to Shirley Ann Durden in 1985. Durden, who was 33 years old at the time, was attacked by a great white shark when she was diving for scallops in Peak Bay, South Australia. The beast, according to witnesses, was about 6 meters long. While her children and husband helplessly watched from the shore, the shark savagely tore her in half. Nobody dared to approach the infuriated shark while her husband screamed in pain. The shark had already taken her life by the time the attack was over. Number 10. Near Long Island Beach, New York attack. Off the coast of New York, this GoPro video shows the amazing moment when a boat drew too near a group of sharks dining on a whale carcass. The shark can be seen becoming more agitated in the video as they become aware of a potential rival nearby. The shark can be seen circling the boat and attempting to bite its engine in the underwater video. These marine beasts, according to witnesses, were 4 times bigger than typical sharks. The group is thought to have been moving north towards Cape Cod, where their main target is the region's seal population. Number 9. A shark attacks diver spearfishing in Florida. A shark almost attacked Parker Simpson and his companion diver as they were spearfishing close to Middle Reef off Boca Chica in the Florida Keys. When the shark swam ferociously towards them in June 2017, they thought it was trying to grab the black grouper he was holding. However, the shark kept swimming towards them even after he let go of the fish. The shark persisted while he went for his spear gun and made threats to shoot it. The shark seized Simpson's fins and tore through his skin, exposing the muscles, fat, and tibial artery before biting off a portion of his leg. He almost lost a pint of blood, but he made it to his boat and got help. He was taken to the hospital right away and given 56 stitches there. Number 8. Seal Island, South Africa. When Rainership, a South African tour guide, got carried away at sea and failed to see a big white shark approaching his boat at first, he found himself in an unexpected scenario. When the shark unexpectedly materialized next to their boat, Shemp and his crew had stopped to take pictures. Thankfully, despite their excitement, the tourists didn't panic when they saw the shark, which was around 4.5 meters long. The sharks briefly circled the boat before veering off course and attacking the back port side, possibly in an effort to deflate the vessel. Shim speculated the shark might have thought the boat was a dead whale. The clip shows the shark pulling on the boat's edge strongly, but the crew managed to escape the beast by accelerating the boat swiftly in order to avert a potential catastrophe. However, the shark during the encounter tore out a portion of the boat. Number 7. Pacific Coast attacks. The Pacific coast of America is renowned for having seen some of the world's most brutal shark attacks. Fishermen persisted in exploring the area in pursuit of their preferred catch despite the escalating danger. One of the first people to be attacked by a shark on the Pacific coast in 1984 was Omar Conger Benton, who was in his late 20s. Chris Ram, one of his friends, noticed the outline of a shark swimming towards a floating dive pad as he was in the water there. Conger could do nothing because the shark was already too near. Before he could sound the alarm, a shark, possibly a great white, dragged him underwater and viciously shook and cut him before releasing him and swimming away. Conger passed away from the blood loss before getting to shore, despite Rem's best efforts to save him and get him to the dive net. Many people were highly affected by his untimely death, and some fishermen were even discouraged from traveling to the Pacific coast in an effort to prevent running into the fatal shark. Number 6. Atlantic Ocean, Cape May, New Jersey. A group of friends went on an excursion in the Atlantic Ocean and had a terrible experience. Their vacation had been peaceful until a 4.9-meter-long great white shark unexpectedly appeared 30 miles off the coast of New Jersey. Steve Clark, the boat's owner, was able to get a video of the shark surrounding their vessel. Before biting off the Big Bang, the shark behaved erratically for about 20 minutes. Steve and his friends were, to put it simply, scared by the event despite being accustomed to watching sharks perform stunts in the ocean. For a few minutes longer, they cautiously watched the enormous fish until it was tired of circling and moved away. Number 5. Gulf of Mexico, Florida coast. A great white shark was spotted by a party of fishermen just 8 miles off the Florida coast, leaving them speechless. A delicate situation resulted from the shark's attempt to bounce on their 6.7-meter boat's trolling motor. The shark had already seized the entire trolling motor into its jaws and was thrashing around, but the captain managed the situation deftly. The passengers started to lose hope as the boat was about to sink. 9 years of sailing experience under Captain Fitzgerald's belt did not prepare him for this predicament, he said. The fishermen's hearts were racing with intensity as they went through a thrilling and exhilarating encounter. Fortunately, they were able to leave the situation safely and intact. Number 4. Stewart Island, New Zealand. While canoeing close to Stewart Island in New Zealand, the Discovery Channel's research team was able to record this film. A great white shark tried to attack their boat while they were filming as part of Shark Week's event for the show. The great white shark can be seen in the footage biting the rope forcefully in an effort to separate the boat from its mother boat. The shark was bigger than their boat and could have easily defeated the researchers in a matter of seconds, so it was understandable that they were terrified. Fortunately, such an occurrence did not take place. Number 3. Rodney Fox. When a great white shark pulled 13-year-old Rodney Fox down with its teeth while he was spearfishing off the coast of Australia, the attack left him severely injured. When he first tried to scare the shark, it briefly backed off, but it soon came back to attack him. Fox luckily managed to escape the shark's grasp, but not before suffering from a shredded lung, shattered ribs, gaping wounds, and exposed arteries. After receiving medical attention, he had the shark's tooth removed from her skin and had 462 sutures. He is among the fortunate few to have survived such a horrific shark attack. Number 2. Mick Fanning, J-Bay. One anecdote that made headlines around the world was that of Mick Fanning. An adult great white shark caused a scene during the last few days of the J-Bay Open in South Africa, which was aired to the entire world. The monster was unaware that its actions would result in a Get store going viral. Since Fanning was a 3-time world champion, everyone was glued to their TVs to get a feel for his body. Things started to become intriguing a few minutes into the game. He kicked and punched the great white shark so quickly that it would have become the victim if he hadn't acted quickly when it materialized out of thin air. Before the rescuers could get him out of the water, he swam away. Number 1. Sydney's horrid shark attack. Before 2022, Sydney experienced its last unsuccessful shark attack in 1963. Sydney is known for its serene and stunning beaches, and despite the occasional shark scares, tourists continue to come. The relative tranquility of the beaches can, however, be disturbed by these critters in rare instances. On a fatal day, swimmers were in close contact to a shark, which beachgoers and fishermen saw. The swimmer's body floated on top of the water as a result of the shark's intense thrashing within seconds as the water turned entirely red. The shark carried the victim away and vanished, shocking witnesses. The location profoundly disturbed the witnesses, leaving everyone perplexed and seeking explanations. They called the Sydney police right away, and they responded quickly to the scene. It was regrettably too late for them to go into the ocean and rescue the victim's body.